So I want to talk a little bit about grief and what it is to lose something. And it could be anything. It could be So I want to talk a little bit about grief and what it is to lose something. And it could be anything. It could be someone who you've been married to for 40 years. It could be a relationship of 8 months. It could be something that you hold very dear, like a career, or a child that may go off into their next phase in life, college, or moving out to start their own, their own life. And something that we tend to not think about is the change and the alteration in what happens to us, because part of our identity is tied directly to the people in our lives and the things that we hold dear to ourselves. So if we lose something, we feel that loss in a very tangible way. But it's not just that loss that affects the environment that we live in, like the person who's not there every day, or like the child, or you move out of a house, you downsize into a house you've lived in for years and years and years. It is the concept of your brain not knowing what to do because things are now different. This everyday habitual, good morning, honey, here's your coffee, or the habitual walking around your house if you've sold your house, or the career, the job, like going into work every day. When we lose these things in our lives that are consistent, they create this lack of consistency that makes us grieve. And it's okay to grieve, but it's also okay to understand that this change, this uncomfortable feeling, this is growth if we see it as such, if we take it as such, and if we internalize that, yes, that was my past, today is the beginning of my future, and today I need to move forward. I need to create new habits. I need to create this new growth mindset that's going to allow me to move past what I have already experienced and embrace with curiosity what is before me, what is coming up, and create this new life, I should say, because it is not the same old life that we lived every day, because this person has left our lives, or this situation has left our lives. And if we embrace this with curiosity, I think you'll find that in time, it's going to create a growth in you, and possibly even a more space for you to embrace more things in your life. So it's okay to grieve, but it's also okay to move on. And a lot of people have that guilt that moving on means that they didn't appreciate the past as much, and that's not true. Moving on means you're giving yourself space to move forward and honoring those before you, because their movement out of your life allows your movement forward in your own. So it's okay to grieve, but it's important to move forward. Have you ever questioned why you're here, the meaning of your existence? That's a pretty heavy question,